welcome to Opposites React. That's Whitney, I'm Ashley, and we are continuing on down this Jinjer train.
Yes, we've got Perennial.
Yes, and I'm excited to check this one out because when we listened to Pisces, it was cool because it was a live recording, but it was live in studio, and you could tell that there was some things going on where either somebody in the booth or, you know,
with the pedal,
with the mixing and things like that. So it was live, but there was also like effects happening, which can also happen, you know, on stage. But I'm interested to see like a live performance versus a live studio recording. Mm-hmm. Because I love to see how people perform on stage. So anyway, yes, let's check it out. This is brought to you courtesy of, now we're going to say Lowrider because we are switching back and forth.
Yes, Lowrider on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Lowrider. Okay, here we go. She's pretty.
Dankeschön, Germany. Well, with the next song, we must say goodbye to you.
Lots more tattoos since the session.
But rather not goodbye, but see you next time.
This autumn feels like funeral to me. The longest song of grief. And not for what has passed, but for what shall last. Alright, Germany, move it!
Exhausted nights, always so tragic and so it's alone. Our walls spectacular shadows, ridiculous so sound. Death rolls our slowly, crawling to our toes. As the last lift is falling out our life.
I'm here with her. I'm dressed with a few petals on my breast. Wishing all the ends to make the landscape still the same. How long you'll walk, why I prefer to sleep a cold alone. We fixed our eyes up to the sky to see if I said us farewell.
I will see each other next time. So please come back to celebrate this festival of life.
Then it's now. Fly. Today I reached the point of no return. Now cry and then die. Tomorrow I will meet you with yourselves restored.
What's really impressive is that she's able to maintain like such a clear singing voice and rock out a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like she's not standing still and just singing. You know what I mean? Because a lot of the time people will just stand still in order to maintain a clear singing voice. If you get out of breath at all, it's really hard to sing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so like the fact that she's able to, you know,
Rock out at all.
Yeah.
And maintain her voice. I am distracted by the crowd a little bit.
when you saw the pit get going, I saw you go.
The pit what?
When you saw the pit get going.
The pit get?
The pit get going.
Oh, the pit get going. Got it.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Do people get hurt?
Yeah, sometimes, but the funny thing about metalheads is they're
it just
very
like running around like, guys, we're listening to metal?
kind of.
Guys, this is so fun!
It's kind of fun. It's kind of like when I listen to Electric Cowboy and I'm like, I gotta move. It's like we're running. Oh my gosh, this is great. and you like run around in circles. Like that's kind of it. But if somebody falls down, everybody's like, "Oh my gosh, get him!" And you get him back up, and you keep running. Like it's
Okay, because I was like,
the thing about metalheads is it's like they're the scariest looking. I mean, honestly, they're not scary looking, but they're it's like they listen to the craziest music, but they're the nicest people.
well, it's not even like about it's like, okay, when you see a big mosh pit of people,
Yeah, they're just getting their wiggles out.
at least like when I've ever been like to a dance and seen a mosh pit, it's like teenagers hitting each other, and I was like, that sounds like not anything I want to be a part of.
It's just mostly running and shoving.
Oh,
you
okay.
know, like
Okay,
good-hearted running and shoving.
Okay, not like, let's just punch people in the face.
No, I mean,
Okay.
even like hardcore pits, usually like if they're doing, what's it called when they're like doing the flailing, throwing fists. I was in a hardcore band. People do it at my shows, and I can't remember what it's called. But even then, they'll usually get a decent amount of separation from each other so that they can
Flail.
It's just getting their wiggles out.
Okay, all right, I like
They
it.
got so much feeling of the music, but everybody's got to get their wiggles out and have some fun.
Got it.
Tomorrow I will meet you with yourselves restored. Into the tradition of mass destruction, in the name of
It's pretty rough.
total reconstruction. My biggest source of confusion, the reason of decay and disillusion. Under permanent ties, we found breathless paradise. No, we're not dead. No, you're not dead. Just enjoying coma.
From the ashes of my rights, the new man will rise to live again. This is poetry of yours. This is poetry of me and you. From the ashes of my rights, the new man will rise to live again. This is poetry of yours. This is poetry of me and you.
Thank you so much, fucking. Well, we've heard a lot of great things about you, but it's about expectations, man. You're fucking amazing, and stay amazing. Thank you so much, and see you someday. Mwah.
She's an incredible vocalist. The band is really good. I think I have a hard time because this type of metal is not my most favorite type of metal, like the slower, like like the slowed grind type of metal.
I feel like the cadence and the pace stays
It
consistent.
doesn't build.
Yeah. There's no like, okay, we're building and here's the climax and then we're taking you back down.
Yeah.
It was
It's like a vibe kind of metal. Like
Yeah, where it's like there's just
a
cadence
it's like
stays
a
the same
sit
thing.
and groove type of like
which is
and
crazy to say that about a metal song.
Right, like it's just like I'm playing this while I'm working.
But I think
Or-
it's the same thing with any genre of music, at least for me, where the cadence or there's no movement
right.
in the song. There's
There's not a lot of build up or
Yeah.
like because it's funny because it's like
I mean, the movement was in her vocals for sure.
And I think that the thing that I had a hard time connecting with, again, is just a lot, and maybe it's just these two songs, but they're more conceptual. And the thing is, too, is like with this type of metal band, I do find that a lot of the times the vocals are more conceptual. It's very like dark and like the from the ashes of my roots, the new me will rise to live again. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know, great.
Well, because you don't know how that pertains to her,
right? And
or the band,
right? Like,
where's the meaning?
These are songs that maybe I need to have the backstory in order to connect with.
Well, how? Let's see. What was that line? From the ashes of your roots, you'll live again.
I mean, the whole thing is the song's called Perennial. The concept is that you appear to die every winter, and you're under this permafrost in a coma, and from then you will rise and flower again. I get the concept. Yes, you know what I mean. So if I knew a backstory where it was like, oh, she has to go through this every year because of a medical reason, or because of this, or because of that, you know what I mean? Like, then I could connect with it better. For me, being a person that really connects with lyrics, and that's how I connect with the song, unless it's something like fun party metal, like Electric Cowboy. Like, it's either, for me, I'm like, we're either having a party and we're having fun, or if we're doing something serious, I need to be able to connect lyrically with you in order to get there. And if it's so conceptual that it's like, okay, yes, I get the concept, but what is it bringing? You know, how am I connecting?
It sounds like you need to know how they connect to it to know how you connect to it.
Right, because quite frankly, I'm not in a phase of my life where it doesn't connect with me
at the moment.
Right.
Yes.
So unless I'm connecting personally with a song where it's like, yes, and every year I feel like I just have to claw and scratch my way through the permafrost to rise again. You know what I mean? Like, if somebody was feeling like that, I could see how they could connect to this song. But
maybe
since
that's
I'm
how
not,
we should picture it. Like, after summertime, we shall claw ourselves out of the hell of our children being home. Rise again to the freedom of them being at school.
Right? Something like that. But
we just need to you got to find the connection.
Yeah. And so, and that's the thing is, I feel like I need to explain myself when I'm not like, yes, this was the best thing I've ever seen.
Vocally, she was incredible.
Yes, vocally, she's incredible.
The band was awesome. All the instruments were awesome.
And the reason why I'm not saying this is the best thing I've ever seen is because I did not connect lyrically
with the song.
And the arrangement didn't suck me in enough. There wasn't lyrically enough to suck me in, and the arrangement wasn't enough to suck me in. And therefore, that's why I'm not like, this is the best thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. And so I'm sure that Jinjer has other things that probably could suck me in, or maybe this is kind of their vibe where it's just they kind of go along at an even bob, and she and her vocal stylings are the feature. And that's
I could
great
also
too.
see that because she is incredible.
Yeah, her vocalization is incredible. But for me, if I can't connect with the lyrics on some level, if it's not a party, if it is not the most fun that I could possibly have, if I can't connect with the lyrics on some level, then it does nothing for me, no matter how good the vocals are.
Got it. I can see that.
So, but yes, the vocals are
incredible. I'm glad
incredible.
that we finally got to check her out.
Yes,
because we've heard so much about her.
For sure. And if there's something that you guys feel like I would connect better with vocally that isn't so conceptual, throw it at me. I'd love to hear it.
Yes.
So awesome. All right. Like and subscribe. See you guys later. Bye.